Ferran Torres is getting out of hands at FC Barcelona. You better Ferran won't come out. What is going on at FC Barcelona on concerning Ferran Torres? You know, you have a conversation on that. And Marc Casado, there's an offer we receive you, Marc Casado. You better Casado offer we receive you. Come on, Master Antoine, ebet me ako loan no bekono. Yes, it seem be a close or close loan. You have a come on. Vinicius Junior contract update. No, you better come on. Pep Chevarría any Chelsea. Pep Chevarría any Chelsea, you know. You better come on more details about why the deal delayed and why Chelsea for it to agree on the deal, you know. You better Pep Chevarría a deal, no, come on. And there is Anthony Iriola. Officially happy with how Liverpool your money man. You better come on. I Mr. Marfo Sports. I didn't come off football. Everything want to know about football tactics. Bibiano. You better check not what you are seeing. Make sure so be like it. Or subscribe it. Then they put us on post notifications, so we drop a content, you'll be the first person now. You are going to view. You ain't come on for Ferran. Ferran Torres, as it stands, you know, and now they won't come and say, or person when it stands where the FC Barcelona is willing to sell him. And now I say, on Ferran, no, every stay, and as it stands, we don't know whether Ferran will stay, and I say, or be joining another club. Unim ana Ferran na mu nusuni enti zana echoes is here na no interview okoye ye no comments a Ferran ko pass ye no Barcelona for ni feel say Ferran anya de en common na okodi ye no say Barca really loves him. Barca for no fa negotiate na at the end of the day no be so stay and uncle and with Paris, you know, everything is possible. And the Barca for ni feel say Ferran a hint on a deal. As a man look, he said, Obeko. Ferran and come on, yet be as simple. And now come on, Ferran could say FC Barcelona for no. It seems to say Barca for no and Mano. That's appreciation. Among Donald didn't show him love in here, you know. Sebi. In Semuna Ferran Torres for kind. Sebi. In Semuna Ferran Torres kind. They will make us say FC Barcelona as a team, no. Barcelona and Casano. Omotiska 55 million a cover Ferran. Let's not forget, say they offered Julian Alvarez to FC Barcelona for 25 million euros January 2022. FC Barcelona rather opted to go in for Ferran Torres because of the relationship they had with Ferran Soriano, Chiki Begresten, Sheikh Mansour, Pep Guardiola, City Group for them. The relationship partner Barca felt to say it was very easy to negotiate with them to get Ferran Torres, and Xavi was the one I know demanding for Ferran Torres. This was a player at Manchester City. Ferran Torres was a bench player. A FC Barcelona and the man accumulated minutes now when you're a man in the development it may do say. It's if Ferran because FC Barcelona for an donna many because over here, first 2 seasons, Ferran was extremely bad. FC Barcelona player behind him. Sorry, fan behind him. How are Ferran here bad? It's middle transfer window and some FC Barcelona fans now because Ferran Montono. I don't know what Ferran. The club backed Ferran Torres in that moment in a hard period, you know. No. The news and the profile no omonye bi baby someone versatile or cut across all niche in terms of attack no omonye bi baby. So they had to maintain Ferran Torres team him. And then with the grace of Hans Flick the other FC Barcelona performing very well no. Affected Ferran Torres I'm a 2 seasons and Hans Flick watch 39 goals. Etieka Barca show drop from the onset 5 years was spending FC Barcelona, 4 years was spending FC Barcelona. Because go play team BMU and I'll give you that good bad performance now come on. But one, we are Spanish. You have a good relationship with Pedrimo, Gavin, Spanish boys, you know, the cohesion they were hold them. And FC Barcelona didn't want to destroy the dressing room. Though they kept you, even though you were not performing very well. And the Ferran Koko didn't come to Barcelona for no and Donna many baby. What Barcelona for also my player no my no. But maybe because at this point of your career, no, what was a World Cup final goal? A clench trophy about the Spanish national team. So you feel that at this point of your career, you need to win the ultimate. So you want to join Paris Saint-Germain because Paris Saint-Germain as a club, a club in the last 2 seasons, imagine you see on the back-to-back, they're dominating Europe. You want to join them so that your dream of winning the Champions League will come true. Accepted. Because right now, as it stands, in the last 2 years, Paris Saint-Germain has been better in Europe than FC Barcelona. Wako almost 12 years on the Champions League. And who is uncommon now? Any problem? But and go didn't come and say they are Barca for show love. That one will be an onyajin Ferran. Honestly, Obiano onyajin because M1 player Benyabiano back na player Benyabiano and a Barcelona for the man. And the Ferran and common now within them. Sebi Mark Casado when you offer. Casado offer and says no. Yeni uncommon. Say FC Barcelona funds some value Mark Casado 40 million euros. 40 million euros. I'm being common say. It seems about in terms of negotiations for money idea. Because Mark Casado is not a bad player. Okudi, one of the EPL clubs in Sema, came over to closer to 80 million pounds, 70 million pounds. But Barcelona, there's a marketing problem. In the budget to say 40 million now on my chat for Mark Casado no. You be funny sir. Say wow Pibiano for 40 ni bra. See Inter ba ho. Na Inter for nya well say ombitia na Italy for no. One thing I want who a bufu ni say. Omba player ho a. Si kan keten because no mu no 40 no obi go invest in another player. Confirm before Casado. And Inter for pay lower than even 30 million for Casado. FC Barcelona for no ready. Some men are no. Almost say 40 million. Player no, they are not in a haste to sell. I'm happy with the player. But pay 40 million. She have 40 million to table no so never my Casado. It makes a lot of sense. Because a young player like Casado, 23 or 24, or 40 million make a lot of sense. Or deserving more, but due to the marketing problems concerning FC Barcelona and with the standard of Barcelona in terms of selling idea, very good for Barcelona to sell for 40 million. Because these are transfer window. Yeah, experiences several teams be or to play as exorbitant amount of money. And the Argentina, Mark Casado there. Teams rebound now on person much less than that. Adam Bedin come and say if Barcelona are more money and there and get AS Monaco for the full package of 25 million in the coin. And remember there, if Barca is supposed to sell Mark Casado, they should sell him at a reasonable price. Price are a benefiting Barcelona. And then they be benefiting that's the buyer no. So they should know how to do the Mark Casado business. Mark Bernard receiving offer from Aston Villa 30 million. You see, the marketing problem of Barcelona and the winning now because someone like Mark Bernard say Ocean is so here. Only Elliot in Bruno is so baby. Elliot Anderson and Bro Mark Bernard so baby. Bruno so maybe Matias Fernandez Bruno so baby. But marketing problem Aston Villa the 30 million abahon. FC Barcelona for no is advisable to the shooting sell Mark Bernard because next season it will be Pedri, Frankie de Jong, then Gavi, then it will be Fermin Lopez, Dani Olmo, Mark Bernard, Mark Casado. Into Coton Mark Bernard, so Uncle Aston Villa. You are not helping the team. Who we keep now as a flake everybody already know because already know. Barcelona and the crowd no striking position no come on sorting out. And do sa there's Mark Bernard free my also turn replacement the shame. And there also be a problem. So FC Barcelona shouldn't go on and say Mark Bernard. And if Mark Bernard is castle Barca should sell at a reasonable price because Mark Bernard is a bad player. Mark Bernard is a very good player. And the FC Barcelona for some Mark Bernard there, then they should find ways and means some beton at a good price. But to me, they should keep Mark Bernard. They shouldn't be saying Mark Bernard almost turn a day. Because next season, they be a partner of Mark Bernard and Pedri. Since Frankie de Jong. So the rotation will be Mark Bernard, Pedri, and Gavi. Then sometimes it will be Casado, if so and me and Kwa. So it make a lot of sense to be keep Mark Bana than so beton. Oh, Tom Mark Bana at this point of the season, best start the season. No. Once you know so midfield deficit about Frankie Dion Kupra. So FC Barcelona shouldn't sell Mark Bana to Newcastle. That's my perspective concerning the whole deal. Vinicius Junior. And a panel and a bar say it seems that Vini agree on the terms of Madrid for the person with the mom. But problem was concerning Vini beam. Problem was concerning Vini now. Say on Wednesday there will be a meeting between Florentino Perez, Rock Nation, and Vinicius Junior concerning the contract. You know, and Jose Mourinho. No more say why that say Vini is willing to renew, and that's what person call. Oko Arsenal, there is growing optimism. I say, only a convince only 150 million co Vini 100 beton. And to prepare bid not to say in case of Wednesday now go ya. Then they will submit a bid the following week for Vinicius Junior. I tell per boy no, when the boy no didn't come up. So per boy no, we explain project natural no, baby person the boy neighbor, we explain BB no. But at this point, you know, I did back of Vini a demanded they say up 30 million gross. Madrid for the derby, even more 22. Also up closer to 70-80% image right. Madrid for the derby, 50-50. I know the problem I also Vini deal him. Or signing on bonus. Real Madrid say, "Omonya be that even Cristiano Ronaldo no money signing on bonus." Those times when Cristiano Ronaldo or Real Madrid no money signing on bonus. Ronaldo renewed his contract from 11 million and obviously 17 million to 21 million. Once those times, you know, Leo Messi was receiving even loyalty bonus of 77 million from FC Barcelona. Leo Messi, not the 50 million salary from FC Barcelona. I was going to say, Madrid history, mono. FC Barcelona and signing on bonus. Madrid does not give signing on bonus to any player, not even their greatest player of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo. And no. It's Madrid for some money side, no. And the Vinicius Junior in there. They are back also Wednesday between on Real Madrid in there. You need the ABC. But as a stance in there, Vini are making a stance in the clear. 30 million, 70 to 80% signing on fee. Sorry, image right and a signing on bonus and all pay. Madrid for Ninyamano. Asemo, you didn't come over Pep Chevarría home. Chelsea is on the verge of agreeing a deal with Rayo Vallecano. See, say Rayo for on a normal player like Pep Chevarría, 28 years. Chelsea submitted package of 25 million baba to player now. And can make sense who? But Shadibi, you know you knew sir, and I won't make catch though. Thus, Vallecas, the home grounds of Rayo Vallecano, FC Barcelona and Real Madrid call almost struggle no. La Liga force some close stadium down because stadium no any safe. Normal says it will need renovation. So as it stands, Rayo Vallecano pay Sky renovation. But the thing is, how much check on financial books and the revenue they are making now? How much we go to Banco Santander for any financial institution? Ni say, yeah, Rayo Vallecano na pay loan at the renovated stadium. Now just to do what saying a turn Rayo Honoma at the end of the day on Betuas Academy. And don't feel say then on the player sales a renovated stadium, you know. So then Chelsea ne pay Chevarría. You making sure say you bet a record fee our Rayo history mo. Na yen gada is embo bosses kanano ni enfemra stadium renovation him. So right now no Rayo said no and that's Pep Chevarría and Chelsea no. Initially Rayo bet 25 no. But almost Chelsea ready to pay 25 they know the Chelsea bet more offer more. So they refer them to the 40 to 50 million release clause and the contract mo. Say to you never play aneko. And I think that right now, no Chelsea for any man agree deal on that Pep Chevarría say on Bejoine that's Chelsea or me close to reaching agreement and a due to Jabi Alonso because on a normal Chelsea Rayo player on and question But Jabi Alonso no, o sha a Pep Chevarría no. One to be suiting the system no, the three back system no, full backs no more fly up front no. It creates a lot of chances to find out third no. Obe shooting very well, defensive work or very good, attacking wise crosses, 1v1 sometimes were very good or a very tenacious. A lot. And it's Jabi Alonso a just new money now and also a player no. Even after getting Marco Palestra. And the deal is solely on Jabi Alonso. But Chelsea any rival for a close to agreeing on the deal on Pep Chevarría. Deal not there, but it seems that finally, the breakthrough of the deal, Abba. Make sure to like, subscribe, not there to post notifications or drop a content. You'll be the first person. Aha, hey, Mr. Marfo, Football Daily. Make sure to subscribe. We out.